Hi, I'm JC, and if you're here today, it's because you want to practice your English with me today. Is that right? So what we're going to cover today is something called tag endings. Have you ever heard that term before? Maybe, maybe not. What tag endings are, they are something we add to the end of an affirmative sentence to change it into a question. And in oral English, we do that a lot. So what I'm going to do first is I'll show you some examples, and I'd like you to pay special attention to the form. And usually it concerns either an auxiliary verb or a modal verb, which is put at the end of the sentence to change the affirmative sentence into a question. So let's look at some examples. The first example, he's your English teacher. Now, to change that into a question, we'd say, he's your English teacher, isn't he? Repeat. So what did we do? What we did is we took the auxiliary verb is, which we see in the beginning of the sentence. He's means he is. We take is, we put it at the end of the sentence, but we put it in the negative form, and then we put the pronoun. So if at the beginning of the sentence the verb is in the negative, we put the tag ending in the affirmative. And if the verb at the beginning of the sentence is in the affirmative, then at the end of the sentence our tag ending is in the negative. Let's look at another example. They live in New York. Question. They live in New York, don't they? Repeat. Now you may say, where did they get that don't? Well, the don't means do not, do not. And if we look at the verb they live is the present simple tense. And as we know, when we use the present simple tense in the negative form, we would say they do not. We use do because in the present simple tense, we use something called do support. We use do to form questions. So, they live in New York becomes they live in New York, don't they? All right? Let's look at another example. I'm your best friend. We change that into a question. I'm your best friend, aren't I? Repeat. Now this appears quite strange, doesn't it? Because we have aren't I. Now, if we look at the auxiliary verb, at the beginning of the affirmative sentence, we have I'm, I am. Now, normally you would say, we should say, am I not as a tag, but we don't. We use aren't in oral English. Now, a long time ago, maybe when people were much more formal, they would have said, I'm your best friend, am I not? But nobody speaks like that today. We use aren't I. Let's look at another example. She didn't study at Oxford. We'll change this to a question. She didn't study at Oxford, did she? Repeat. So here we see that didn't is used at the beginning of the sentence. So in our tag ending, we would use did, the opposite. Instead of negative, we'd use affirmative. So did she? She didn't study at Oxford, did she? Let's look at another example. He's not the new president. Question. He's not the new president, is he? Repeat. So here again we have the auxiliary verb to be is, he is not, but we use the contraction, he's not. So in our tag ending we use the affirmative form, is he? He's not the new president, is he? Repeat. Okay, now let's do a practice exercise together. If you have trouble the first time, it doesn't matter. You can always go back and do it again. But try to do your best. And I'm going to tell you this, students do not find tag endings the easiest thing to use. And eventually, once you master this, you'll be comfortable with them. But at the beginning, you may find this somewhat difficult. So what I'll do, I will read an affirmative sentence and I'll get you to change it into a question using a tag ending. All right? Number 1, he got the job. Answer, he got the job, didn't he? Repeat. Number 2, they were late for work. Answer, they were late for work, weren't they? Repeat. Number 3, she likes cats. Answer, she likes cats, doesn't she? Repeat. Number 4, you didn't walk to work. Answer, you didn't walk to work, did you? Repeat. Number 5, they took the bus downtown. Answer, they took the bus downtown, didn't they? Repeat. Number 6, she was sick yesterday. Answer, she was sick yesterday, wasn't she? Repeat. Number 7, he does his exercises before breakfast. Answer, he does his exercises before breakfast, doesn't he? Repeat. Number 8, they ate at a restaurant after seeing a movie. Answer, they ate at a restaurant after seeing a movie, didn't they? Repeat. Number 9, I'm the best player on my team. I'm the best player on my team, aren't I? Repeat. Number 10, they shouldn't bring their dog. Answer, they shouldn't bring their dog, should they? Repeat. How you doing so far? Huh? Not too bad? Are you getting the knack of how it works? You understand how it works? Great. Okay, let's continue. We have 10 more. I wanted to give you lots of practice. Number 11, he can't come to the party. Answer, he can't come to the party, can he? Repeat. Number 12, she doesn't have her driver's license. Answer, she doesn't have her driver's license, does she? Repeat. Number 13. They haven't seen their parents in months. Answer. They haven't seen their parents in months, have they? Repeat. Number 14. You did the grocery shopping. Answer. You did the grocery shopping, didn't you? Repeat. Number 15. We were invited to the party. Answer. We were invited to the party, weren't we? Repeat. Number 16. Your dog's a mixed breed. Answer. Your dog's a mixed breed, isn't it? Repeat. Number 17. Their house was sold. Answer. Their house was sold, wasn't it? Repeat. Number 18. She's crazy about horses. Answer. She's crazy about horses, isn't she? Repeat. Number 19. Our neighbors went to Nova Scotia on vacation. Answer. Our neighbors went to Nova Scotia on vacation, didn't they? Repeat. Number 20. You have 2 Siamese cats. Answer. You have 2 Siamese cats, don't you? Repeat. Well, how was this exercise? Were you able to get all the answers correct? I hope so, but don't feel bad if you didn't, because it takes practice using tag endings. So you can always go back and do the activity with me again. I'll be here as many times to do this activity with you as you wish. Well, I'll say goodbye for you today, and I hope to see you the next time. Take care. Bye-bye.